Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome to our latest market report. Dion Zakuski here with you again. I'm the branch manager and director of Scotia Wealth here in Central Alberta. And normally we do these videos every couple months, but there's been so much happening out there, we wanted to keep you well informed. So in today's update, we're going to look at three topics: the COVID-19 crisis and your finances, strategy from here, along with some wellness tips from your friends at the Zakuski Group. So I won't go into the medical side of the COVID-19 health crisis, as this is plastered so much across the media, it's ridiculous. More on that later. But from an economic point of view, just as the virus spread quickly throughout the world, so has the economic impact. We see economic activity screeching to a halt in many cases. Unofficially, there is a recession either coming, or we might even be in one already. Keep in mind, a recession is a backwards-looking metric that says instead of economies growing, they're actually contracting. And if you have contraction for 2 quarters or more in a row, then that's called a recession. And because of this real and perceived future slowdown, investment markets swiftly sold off during the month of March. And what a sell-off it was. With the exception of cash, pretty much every publicly traded investment sold off swiftly through forced selling during March. Stock market indexes lost about 20%, moving into official bear market territory. And this was the fastest move down in history. I'm going to show you a chart I call March Madness that explains this a little bit further. So this is the TSX daily returns measured from March 9th. On that day, the TSX lost 10% in one day. We can see for the days following, it was up a bit, down some more, up, down, and the craziness continued until towards the end of the month there was actually some more up days. Now keep in mind, normal volatility is 1 to 2% is a big move in a stock market index, and during March we saw moves up to 12% in a single day. Now, while all this craziness was happening, governments stepped in around the world to try and keep economies going, and they did that through various stimulus measures. In the States, Trump and company came out with a huge stimulus package that was worth over $4 trillion. Closer to home, our Feds did a good job putting together many initiatives to help Canadians, and this include lowering interest rates, extending tax filings to June 1st, lowering minimum RIF payments for retirees out there, and much more. We've put a really good summary together from our head office teams at zookgroup.com. Go to the news section and we'll have the link ready for you there. So as far as strategy goes, in times like these, there are a few things to consider. First is to review your overall plans and objectives. This helps to keep perspective on why you're invested in the first place. Second is to look at what, if anything, needs to be done with both a short-term and long-term view in mind. For our investment models, we were very active through the month of March, moving to more defensive positions. And why does this matter? Well, we feel that if we can protect on the downside, we can recover that much quicker when the markets do settle down. On the positive side, we know there will be recovery. The magic is when. It is our belief that markets have to go through 2 important phases first, obviously with what's going on with COVID-19 and its implications, and then related to this, the recession. Let's check out a key chart here that'll explain a few things further. So what we're looking at here is the S&P 500, which is the US stock market index, and looking at the 10 largest one-month declines since 1940, and then looking at how markets have done 6 months after that. In review of the chart, we can see that every time the market has had a big one-month loss, there are gains within 180 days. If you're interested, over a 1-year period, the average is 21% to the positive. So we know there will be brighter days ahead. We're just not quite there yet. Finally, friends, we wanted to provide some wellness tips to help you out during these difficult times. There are many forms of wellness, but what we wanted to touch on today was financial wellness, physical wellness, social, and mental. First, as one of our valued clients, know that we're working very hard to take care of your financial situation. We got you covered so you can work on other areas. If you're not currently working with us, feel free to contact us through zookgroup.com. Be happy to have a chat and provide a professional second opinion for you. Taking care of your physical state is also really important. Not only washing your hands, but eating clean and exercising. Getting out every day for some fresh air really helps. For social wellness, obviously very important to stay connected with friends and family during this tough time. Yes, we have social distancing, but that doesn't mean you have to go off and live in a cave like Obi-Wan Kenobi in the desert. You can still connect with friends and family. I encourage you to do it at least once or twice a day. Have a phone call, have some FaceTime, and you'll be amazed at how much better you'll feel knowing that we're all in this together, and we will overcome. Finally, what about mental health? Well, I'm not a psychologist. I have some friends who are very, very great in this area. But I do know that staying positive in times like these is the key. Where should a person have their focus? Well, I want to show you a really complex chart here. So you got things that matter and things that you can control. What we really need to look at is be aware of that place where they intersect together. So only focus on things that are within your control and that truly matter. Does the COVID spread in New York really matter? And can you control it anyway? Not at all. Finally, one of the easiest ways to stay positive is to avoid watching too much news. Take in 5 minutes a day, max, and then get out. Turn the channel, listen to music, whatever. This is so important, guys. Spending too much time watching the negative news loop through the news will only create a snowball of anxiety and fear. Is watching a room full of coffins in Italy really going to help you? Not at all. These are tough times, no doubt, and as I was explaining to my sons the other day, we are really making history right now. But we will get through it. That is certain. And I'm going to end the video here. I want you to stay healthy, stay positive, let's be kind to one another, and thanks for watching.